Thanks, Steve. Now, an update to a story we first told you about yesterday. Alabama preparing for a COVID-19 vaccine. Let's bring in investigative reporter Brendan Kirby, who talked to the #2 state health department official. Brendan, how's this going to work?
Well, Michael, Assistant State Health Officer Dr. Karen Landers says distributing a vaccine when it's available will be a big job, but the state doesn't have to reinvent the wheel. The state already has a plan for mass vaccinations that it has followed for past campaigns. The biggest recent example is the H1N1 pandemic in 2009. During that outbreak, Landers says, the department handed out 6,000 doses over a 3-day period in one mid-sized county. This effort likely will involve many more doses and take much longer. Landers says the state is expanding refrigeration capacity in anticipation of keeping vaccines from spoiling. The state is working with federal authorities to set up the pipeline even before a vaccine has won approval. Landers says doctors' offices, urgent care centers, and others will join the effort. Still, she cautions this isn't something that will be over in a few days.
Starting out, you would certainly be looking at weeks to vaccinate, weeks to months, depending on, again, the supply of the vaccine you had, the demand that you had, and the other resources that you would pull in to be able to administer vaccines.
Mobile County Health Department epidemiologist Randy Murphy said at a briefing today that the first doses likely will require shipping in liquid nitrogen and probably would go to hospitals. She says the county health department also has a mass vaccination plan that it will draw on when COVID-19 vaccines do arrive. Still, to be determined is how health officials will prioritize distribution. But Landers and Murphy both say that people with the highest risk of contracting the coronavirus and those with the high risk of bad outcomes would be first in line. Landers says healthy adults without underlying conditions might have to wait months before they can get vaccinated. Murphy pegged that time frame at well into 2021. Reporting live for Fox 10 News, this is Brendan Kirby.